All right, it is almost Lost Belt 6 time. And for the first time in a while, I'm actually going to chill out at the very start of the video. I will be streaming Lost Belt 6 and Ordeal Call and the next season of Honkai Star Rail here on YouTube on the 6th and 7th. If you want to drop by, feel free to. I should be streaming like all day because it's election day and then I took off Wednesday. So drop by, say hi, yada yada. Sorry, I'm putting in this at the start. I'm gonna do it before I forget. All right, let's get started on Chulainn Caster. I know, like, usually I do the 5-star first, but I'm doing reverse order, like build up the day of the live stream. We're talking about Morgan. So tomorrow is Sith, then Bargus, then Morgan. It is not the order, it's order of rarity, not by how much I like them, because the order is a lot harder than that. So Chulainn Caster, you get him at the start of the game. He is the very first story lock servant that you get, but he truly is one of the best, if not the best story lock servant you can get. This man is ridiculous. I am using him to farm the 90+ node on JP right now for the lottery. Like, imagine that. I'm using a 3-star to farm 90+ content. Now, granted, mine is level 80 and MP5, which isn't the case for most people. But that is why Morgan's banner is so goddamn good. You are going to get a lot of you can get a lot of Qs from that. The most important thing you can get is mana loading, and then his like farming is like fully unlocked and you can see what he can actually do. If you're not using like Black Rail or something, or starting from 0, the farming's a little scuffed, or it just feels a little scuffed, but trust me, it's one of the it's easier to farm with Ku than it is Artoria. That should say, like, when he's up and running, that should tell you like how good of a farmer he is. Base attack, these are 3-star numbers. We don't really care about them. Like, even at level 100, he's matching casters at level 80. So if you give him foes, if you give him levels, he will greatly appreciate it. But that's still a gap of 30 and he's only getting like 3. Yeah, that's a gap of 2.4k and he's only getting like 800 per level, about. I mean, 800 per 10 levels. So he does and doesn't, like, it's really for like the attack buff scaling, but he doesn't really. No, he does get attack buffs. So that is why like leveling him is actually important, because unlike most other, like, not unlike most other, but he's gonna be getting a buster buff. His base attack does matter, which is also why Black Rail is amazing, because it gives him 2400 attack that he does not have. Star weight, star gen, we don't really care about that. That's not how you farm with him. MP charge 1.6, cool. He's rocking triple arts, but they're 1 hit. Also, we don't give a shit about this. We don't care. His deck, he only has 1 buster card. That's unfortunate, but like, that's the time he came in. If he was made today, he would be double buster, double arts, and these would be like 3 hits, and this would probably be like 0.8 or something. If I had to take a guess, it'd be like something dirty. It'd be something nasty. And then 2 hit on quick, it's whatever. He is a year 1 servant. He is like one of the verse servants. Normally, like, I give them shit about this, but like for him, it actually doesn't matter. He is like, their buff to him made him spam his MP. They just said, fuck his cards, we're just gonna make him spam this shit. First skill, it was 50% crit damage, 50% debuff resistance. Like, holy shit. This is on a 3-star? This is on a character at the start of the game? This is like a 5-star worthy skill by itself, and they buffed it for some reason and gave him a battery. This is a whole. This battery is honestly the big reason he's even able to do this farming. Otherwise, he'd probably have to start with a K scope, which would be sad. That would be very sad. But yeah, this is like good skill. This is good skill for a 3-star. Holy shit. This is why I like taking these reviews. I get to see the whole skills. Because when you're buster farming, you're just clicking buttons. Especially when you're buster farming on JP and you can't read anything. Second skill, protection from arrows. 3 attacks, no duration, 3 turns of defense up, 18% on a 5-turn cooldown as well. And now we have the big poobah. What really makes Chulainn Caster as good as he is? He got his disengage buffed. And you know what can they do to disengage? This skill is shit. It's a cleanse, it's a heal, cool, but it's like the HP is like nothing. And that's all it does. What could they possibly... Oh, they added an essay to it. So first you get an attack buff every time you pop it. Then you get this buff. Sacrifice 3 Yggdrasil. When you get a guts, 1 time, 1 turn. And then you get an effect. When the guts activates, you get an 80% battery, and then you kill yourself. So you force the guts to proc, and then you get an 80% battery. Imagine how many 5-stars would fucking kill for this. Like, actually imagine. Like, Spotman. I mean, I'm bringing up 4 stars, but like, Hijikata with this. Holy shit. Oh my god, that would actually be fucking incredible. That man is just fucking spit. Like, and he comes back with like his guts, like actually it stays at 1 HP. Oh my god, that'd actually be fucking amazing. That is so many high damage MPs back to back with if Hijikata had a skill like this. Like, this is actually really, really strong. Your guts revives with 3k HP, and the attack buff is 30%. So yeah, you are double stacking this. Kind of why he works really well with Oberon, because he does have the main buff types. If you're going against someone man attribute, it's all the buff types. But he doesn't have super effective damage. That's the only thing he's lacking. Passive skills: 8% arts, divinity for tickle. You need this. You need Chulainn Caster with at least mana loading. Otherwise, his black rail farming is non-existent. Not gonna work. Now, here's falling down. Is it? Yeah. You can get the others. Like this, not the most common, but I mean, it is type neutral. You just do more damage, but and like these are starting to come up more in waves. If you get the coins for it cool during summoning for Morgan, there's always a chance you get like so many coups, but there's also the chance you get fucking nothing. Extra attack. Like, you'd get a lot of shit out of it, but it's only 3 hits, so you like not that much. Each hit would be worth a lot, but you don't have that many hits. His NP has also been buffed. He ramps up Buster. How many people knew he ramped up Buster before this video? Because I'm pretty sure most people aren't using Chulainn Caster and wouldn't even know he had this. Reduces their defense 10% on base, and then a very, very small 300 burn. This is like, but it's 300, but it lasts for 10 turns. If you use Honey Lake on him, which is like you don't have a black rail, it's acceptable in harder fights, but you wouldn't be bringing Chulainn Caster like this to a hard fight. Not unless you're like literally trying to nuke an HP bar, or like 2 HP bars, and then you have someone else coming in, or you're expecting the entire team to get wiped. Sorry. Because technically you can do that, like have a DPS turn being double Vich Chulainn Caster, and then expect them to get, oh shit, I just hit the mic. Then expect them to get like wiped at some point during the fight, like all 3 of them at the same time, and then you have like a secondary team come in. That's the thing with Caster. He is a 3-star, meaning his cost is lower, meaning you aren't running a team of just 5 stars. You have a little more flexibility. Notice I haven't showed his damage yet. If you're in the streams, you know how hard he hits. Like and remember George's list over here, that's them at level 70. That's them at their max natural level without grails. We're gonna get to that in a second. I just want to finish going through this. He is not a hog for any kind of mat. Like at most he needs a 16 for any single of these mats. So hog. And then appends, he needs 16 of these from Lost Belt 5. Simple. Like he's good for this stuff. Like he is not high cost. Like yes, these are high rarity, but they're fairly low amounts. Bond CE, MP damage 30%, 30% to recover HP when attacking. I'm not a fan of this, but it works. If you don't have Heaven's Feel or Black Rail, this is okay to use, but you really should be using like anything that can give MP damage like this. But something is better than nothing, I guess. Even though this doesn't help attack at all. It is somewhat of a detriment. Now, let us see his damage. So let's take into account like some of the biggest ones from other classes. We have Altera at 50%, 300,000. We have Mordred with Black Rail-ish, 350,000. Or Quick Loopers with Triple Scotty, 200,000. Gilgamesh with Bunyan CE, 300,000, 310,000. Melusin, full Black Rail setup, 440,000. Now, casters. Nero, 206,000. Caster, 373,000. As a level 70. Now, Jord has it here. Performance drops a lot if Black Rail is not used since attack is so low. That is true, but other CEs have to be just all attack, and then part of that difference is made up. Granted, you're not messing up that MP damage. Like, you see this giant Oberon literally doubles his damage. It makes sense. He's doubling the damage of a Black Rail. This man is so fucking versatile. Pretty much any event that has assassin nodes, Caster can do it fairly easily. Like, yes, he's not doing the best damage. It's probably like end wave is probably going to be like yeah, in the current lotto right now, he's not killing. He's having problems killing the first wave, which is 120,000, but not that much. Like, depending on the Mystic Code, you can like make up for it. And then final wave, it's base card damage. It's almost that last Valkyrie is like literally almost dead. So he does enough if he's not. He does enough if he's not using Black Rail. He does enough. Could he do better? Absolutely. But he's a 3-star. You gotta give him more attention. So there is another reason you actually do need to summon for Caster, and you have to remember, if you already had MP5 Caster before serving coins went live, you don't have serving coins besides append ones. I mean, bond coins for Caster. You don't. It didn't count them. If you are at like 0 coins or like 30 or however many coins, you don't have enough for an append. It's pretty fucking tempting to summon on this banner, on Morgan's banner, more than it already is, because this is like literally you have 1 or 2 like really good solo units and then 2 really good farming units, and one of them is a 3-star that is comparable to them. When I say comparable, I mean comparable. Where's Berserkers? Comparable. This is what the 1.5 modifier. Yes, she's using a bundling CD, but that is fucking hilarious that even with a 1.5, Chulainn Caster outdamages Morgan. That is so fucking funny to me. Yeah. I like using this guy. It makes farming other 5-stars in the backline a lot more enjoyable, and just his gameplay is like so much fun. Like honestly, like you can use, and a good thing is you can use any message code. You do not need plug suit, you don't need Atlas, you just need double Vitch, meaning you only need your own Vitch, and then your Chulainn Caster is up and running. So the big caveat is, if you are not summing for Vitch, Chulainn Caster is not going to do you much favors. But you still can do the farm. You just need to be on Atlas. So again, you don't need that much to get this guy to farm. Granted, that farm is not going to be pretty at all. By any stretch of the imagination, that farming is going to be like... It's not going to be clean at all. Damage is going to be shit. But should be possible. Right? Hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.
If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, comment, sub, all that good YouTube stuff. I'm putting this at the end of the video because I'm really bad about selling out mid-video. So, thank you for watching.